Yo, it's your boy B. What you say in your book? The Outcast what? Outlast. Talk to him, B. Hey, how y'all doing this evening? This is author Brandon Griffin, kicking it with B. How y'all doing today? This is my very first official video. Getting ready to prepare for my podcast, but I just wanted to do my first video. I'm just gonna, freestyle a little bit tonight. And so I want you to sit back and relax and just hear me out. This is freestyle. I'm just gonna go with the flow because that's what outcasts do. You know what I'm saying? We make it go with the flow. We make things come together. And so I have a solution. For every problem, there's a solution. So I pray that my story, I pray that you tune in and get to know me on another level because 2020 finna be off the chain. And so now as this be with this being a practice run of what I'm getting ready to embark into, I'm getting ready to help many of you that doesn't have a voice. And so what do you mean by having a voice, Brandon? Not really being comfortable with talking about real life issues, things that we really on a daily basis go through. And sometimes we hide behind the computer screen, or we hide behind spirituality, or we hide behind people, or we mask things up instead of really breaking into yourself and really finding those pieces that like a void, finding those broken pieces of a puzzle and trying to put it back together. And so that's my assignment on the earth and in the earth today, where it's not popular to talk about real things. And so tonight I want to just talk about breaking in to meet you. Have you ever been in a place where you just tried to fit? To be honest, the society that we live in today is almost like everybody is trying to look alike, sound alike, be alike. I'm gonna say again, look alike, sound alike, be alike. One word order, trying to get everybody to band in with the new, with the new trend and the new this and the new that and the new fad and fashion. But to be honest with yourself, when you take all of those cameras away, when you take away the makeup, when you take away the Gucci shoes and the diamonds and the pearls, and I'm not no hater, but when you really break in you find out that what you're portraying is not who you really are. Let me help you out. Break means separate or cause to separate into pieces. An interruption or a continuance or an infertility. Break what? From people, places, things, familiar territories, and revisiting old things. Sometimes breaking to meet yourself will cause you to break from things that you are familiar with. Okay, I'm familiar with hiding. I'm familiar with my old boyfriend or old girlfriend. I'm familiar with the clubs. I'm familiar with social media. I'm familiar with how people validate me, or becoming popular, or having an entourage. I'm familiar with having that love. So I expect it. So every day that I get up, I have to mask who I really am, because I have not broke free to meet me. I believe that if half of the people in America really sit back and observe themselves, they'll find out that there's something about them that they need to break. Insecurities, loneliness, looking for validation from people, places, and things, social media, lies, deceptions, reality TV shows, church, wanted to get to the top so fast, and it don't matter who they have to break to get there. When you break into yourself, you understand. When you understand yourself while breaking into meeting yourself, you have to understand that you are different. I know being different is not easy because you don't look like everybody else. I really don't fit in is because I don't look normal. And Brandon, what do you mean by looking normal? I don't look like how everybody else look. My insecurities push me away from myself. The things I've experienced in life, I masked through cocaine, through substance abuse, through drinking, through being an escort, through lying and telling myself, oh, I'm okay, or everything is all right, through mind battles and mind games, through telling people I'm all right, don't worry about me, pretending to be strong but really broken. Always being told that you have potential, but you're not the full package just yet. Not being good enough. Not feeling like I'm worthy enough. Not tapping into my inner being. While I avoid trying to be masculine, but deep down inside, there's something that was missing. Just like a lot of people in America, we mask who we really are because we escape of breaking. Because breaking into meeting you takes time, dedication, and it's a long process. We live in a society where everything is so microwavable. You put it in the microwave, it's done. But taking time and to dissect you, it takes work. I've always valued other people's opinions about me until I learned who I was. What do you think about this? What you think I should do? What you think I should do about this? What you think I should do different about this? How can I change myself to be in the in crowd? How could I just learn how to just be that, in the inner circle, inter circle being the inner crowd, being the inter circle, being in the mix. But once I picked up my Bible and I read Jeremiah 1:5, that before my mother, my father, anybody knew me, God not only called me, but he chose me. And when you're chosen, you were born to be different. But he did not tell me that I was going to experience rejection. I didn't understand that when you have experienced so much rejection in life, it will cause you to reject you. And when you reject you reject the plan of God for your life, because God didn't tell us that everything was going to be peachy creamy when he made us. He didn't tell us that we was going to have to fight through insecurities. He didn't tell us that we were going to have to break generational curses. He didn't tell us that we was going to have to stay up all night and to pray and to fast and to be business minded and being on the computer and learning this and learning that and learning who you are. Breaking into meeting you has been the very best steps and the very best quantity of my life, is because I learned that I am so different from other people that even if I wanted to fit in, I wouldn't even look right. Being different, being an outcast is not a bad thing. I know society has taught you that you have to wear Gucci and look like Fendi. I know society has taught us that you have to act a certain way and you have to be a certain way in order to get to the next level in life. I understand that we've been taught that you need to get a whooping for everything that you do. I understand that people celebrate your negativity and they be silent when you do positive things. I understand that we live in society, if you're not popular, then you're not it. And then they only wait until somebody else supports you or ring that green button. And then here comes everybody else, because we live in a society where everybody looks alike. Why? Because taking time to break and embrace you, it takes time. I'm 35 years old and I'm just now breaking into me. Oftentimes, Breaking into you is fearful because you never know what's going to come out. Learning you is very touching. As a man, we've been taught not to share our emotions because you'll be a punk. But the best healing method is breaking in to meet you. I suffered in silence for years because I've always valued other people's opinions about me. And I missed out on some of the greatest moments of my life worrying about who and what, and are they clapping for me? Are they there for me? Will they stay with me if I beg? Because I didn't take time to break into me, it caused insecurities. It caused blind spots. It caused me to be offended with the truth when somebody was trying to help me to become. It caused heartbreak. It caused devastation. Breaking into you, it makes you realize that you're not that bad person that they portray you to be. Breaking into you is to be vulnerable with self and say it's okay to hurt. It's okay to cry sometimes, but don't stay there. It's okay to have a weak moment. We all have them. When you're breaking into yourself, you learn how to value you a little more. And tonight, I apologize to the gentleman that's doing this video for always not really being who I was called to be. It took me a long time to get here. And because I waited so long, it feels like God is injecting me with healing, vaccination to get me to the place so that I can help others. So tonight I reintroduce myself to me. Because who the Son has set free is free indeed. When you meet yourself for the first time, it's not going to be pretty. It's ugly. You know, I don't take away nothing that I did in my life. Not the 13-year drug habit. Not the 13 years of drugs, alcohol, sexual things, perversion, lying, cheating, all the things I've been through. I don't take nothing from it. My rebellious, my own insecurities, because it's teaching me on how to love me. Once you break it to yourself, you won't be offended by what people say. I don't care how good you do or how much you change. There's always something in the back of their mind because of their own insecurities to try to keep you stagnated on not breaking into meeting you. One thing I've learned with meeting you, you become a threat to people around you that don't know themselves. You become a threat to society when you tap into who you are. I love me. I love the broken side of me, but I'm still learning me. And I don't take nothing from this new journey. Because if God is for me, He's more than the world against me. I made some mistakes. I've had some hard times. But it's a new leaf now. I can turn over and finally say I'm excited and happy to break into me. As I leave this broadcast, I want to leave you with this. Meeting you for the first time will change your life forever. You may be vindicated, but you're never duplicated. There's only one you. Tap into who you're called to be and not what they remember who you used to be. Just a freestyle video. I love being myself because the outcasts, they do outlast. Until next time, break in to meet you. You are the best thing God ever created to be in the earth. Peace out.